What's up guys, it's your favorite twins, and today we are sitting down to react to Addison Rae's debut studio album, Addison. Now, let's talk about Addison Rae, okay? Because I don't think we've ever reacted to her on the channel or Patreon that I could think of. However,
not even a TikTok.
Like, not even a TikTok. But speaking of TikTok, that is where Miss Addison gained popularity. I mean, having 88 million followers, that's kind of insane. Like, that's insane. So it's cool to see her go from a TikToker, a dancer, you know, she's a dancer, right, to a full-fledged artist.
You know, I feel like she really took her time with that. Because she's been around for a while, you know, we've heard this name, Addison Rae, for years, and so for her to finally take that step into music, it's really interesting. I read somewhere she was getting paid $20 to do TikToks. I'm like, okay. So we've come a long way.
Come a long way.
The first single was released last year in August, so not too bad of a wait.
No,
and she's put out 5 singles since.
The only single I've heard is Aquamarine, and I will say that I absolutely love it. However, that's not the only Addison Rae song I've heard. I did listen to Obsessed, and thank God for growth.
I don't really know what her sound's gonna be, but looking at this cover, very Y2K. Very Pixar. Throw a few filters on it, make it work. Not something I really expected from her, but you know, I'm ready to get into this album.
Me too.
Alright, I love when new artists, I always say, step into themselves, step into their own, so let's see what Addison's got.
Take a bite of the Big Apple.
Like Pink Panthers.
Black car picked me up from the airport. Dropped my bags at the Bowery Hotel. Next stop to the club, I'm a dance whore. Kick drum, juke, I'm
She said. It's like a stripped back Jersey club.
I was gonna say it sounds
not fully there, but it's got that kiss.
Oh, I was like, is this about to flow into each other? Okay. That's a very popular trend.
Love New York, love New York.
Love New York, that's my religion.
Okay, I'm gonna assume this is touching on her beginnings, I guess, maybe of this project. Either her career or her music career. Dropping the bags at the Bowery Hotel. Is this, am I onto something? Or is this just storytelling?
I don't want to say like humble beginnings, but that
maybe
those, you know, when you finally start to, you know, achieve some fame and some notoriety, you know, that comes with a different lifestyle. For sure. I think kind of just touching on that, but I also like LA is home, but I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to grow up.
Yeah, something new. So I love it sonically.
Yeah, I like
that.
For sure. I think it's a good opener. It was more creative. I like how she started off slow and then broke into that
kind of kicked it up.
So interesting. All right.
Yeah. Her voice sounded good though.
It did.
My boy's a winner, he loves the game. My lips reflect off his Costco chain. My ass is good in these rich blue jeans. My cheeks are red like cherries in the spring.
Okay, wait, I'm thinking about these lyrics.
Because cheeks isn't cheeks?
Let me tell you what my illustration is, right? Okay. If she can see her reflection off the gold chain, that must mean that she's like under, but then I think about how her cheeks are red. Is it because of that?
like. That
little
was,
outro to it.
Yeah, that was good. I didn't expect that at all.
Yeah. All right, I like Diet Pepsi. I think that's actually a great single. It's a great song. That chorus is infectious. I love her higher register there. Her vocals are very airy. They're very light, you know, and kind of just floats on the beat. Didn't expect it to be a little more sensual, suggestive, explicit.
Yes.
But I like that because with that, you're showing, you know, a little maturity. I hate that we always say, like, maturity shown through sex.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's, like, the one thing.
When you come into yourself, you're able to express it and, you know, touch on it a little bit more. I have to say, my favorite part is definitely the ending. That little key change was very unexpected. I love that. Okay, Diet Pepsi. Yeah. I doubted you for a second, but I like that.
She's capable of making a hit. Interesting title.
When I was growing up, Mama always told me to save my money, so I never had to rely on a man, and I have a lot of it. So can a girl just have fun? Can a girl have fun? Can a girl have fun? Can a girl have fun?
Okay.
Oh!
I like this. Sounds kind of like what a kid thinks about growing up.
Yes.
Okay, affirmations.
Right.
Okay.
Oh. Am I crazy if I say I actually really like that one?
I like it. That one was really sassy. I knew it was gonna have a hip-hop influence. But, like, you know, hip-hop, like, the lavish life, you know what I mean, is often associated. I liked her little spin on it. She's a baller. She said, I got mad money. Why can't I spend it? What's going on?
What's going on?
Right.
I think that what sold me is the money's everything.
Yeah.
It wasn't on the beat, so to have that,
For sure.
I enjoyed that.
The intro was very Y2K. Little cringe, but very Y2K.
Mama always told me. She always told me. Save my money.
Don't rely on a man.
So it's like, okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It worked.
It did work.
That is I like that back to back. I love this song. Keep up this.
The world is my oyster, baby, come touch the pearl. I'm dancing in my own reflection. I'm ready.
It does good for that one.
I'll take you with me
Like what? She killed this.
Oh, I love that.
Swimming in the sea with the salt in my hair, the heart of the ocean around my neck. Don't have to say it, you know what's next.
I have to shout it out because that verse was perfect. For this to be in reference to the movie Aquamarine from 2006, I had a feeling. I was like, we're playing with Y2K.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Yeah. This bridge is my favorite, I think.
Give me
Oh. Diet Pepsi in one hand, tequila in the other.
Oh, I was gonna say.
You said I want a cigarette. Give me some psychedelics.
What?
I'm free, similar to New York.
Like I said, I've heard Aquamarine before. I absolutely loved it. I think I played that song like every morning. It was very. It transported me. The room is spinning. Like,
right, that's how it makes
the
you
colors
feel.
are talking to me. Like,
Yeah.
I want to feel that. She did a great job of embodying such a nostalgic feeling.
Yeah.
The music video is also very, very abstract. It has nothing to do with the song. That's a 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I can see why. I mean, it's definitely trance pop. It's a little bit trippy. I do like how she's capturing this very early 2000s sound. It's amazing how through years and through eras, we do go through these little trends, these little phases where, you know, you can instantly hear where it's pulling from, the nostalgia of it all.
Yeah.
So she's doing great. Like, I could instantly throw this album in, you know, early 2000s, you probably wouldn't know the difference.
And you wouldn't know the difference, yeah.
someone more like in a magazine. I know I'm drunk, but I don't need your drugs. I'd rather get high fashion.
That perfectly goes hand in hand.
Absolutely.
I'd rather feel the sun kissing my skin with the cigarette pressed between my tits. But when it comes to shoes, I'll be a slut.
I like this concept.
Spiraling into you, I'm into you, denial.
Oh, that was nice. It's creative.
Yeah, it's different.
Okay.
Okay.
And that was a single, right?
That was.
Rightfully so. I like that
was.
one. That might be one of my favorites so far.
A very different concept.
She's more interested in the fashion of everything, and that's really interesting coming off of Lost and Found, because she's ending that song by saying, you know, drug, 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 I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Which love can feel like that. But
Yes.
she's saying in this case, the drug I want to be high off of is Louis Vuitton.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
High fashion meaning higher end, upper echelon, and then relating that to the high of a drug.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I think the beat was sick. That song felt very complete. That's our first 3-minute song.
Yeah.
So I think that was very well done.
Yeah,
I
that
liked it.
was.
Love inside my parents said it wasn't second time's the charm. Then your arms and it feels just like a dream. Friends say I disappeared, I blame it on the things we do.
Ooh.
Staying up all night long, singing our favorite songs, making out in the car, never felt less alone. All my feet still out the window.
Oh. I love this a lot.
My 11, would you fly with me to Paris? Yeah, just say for when I'm standing on it with you. 2 shots at the bar, then naked at the beach, barefoot on the street.
I really like this song.
This ain't my first time, but baby, I hope that it's my last. Want this to last.
Come on.
She does well with that.
She does very good with
She
that.
does.
Hold on.
I love you so bad.
Single.
Yeah.
Single.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's perfect. Summer has basically just started.
Just
for a lot of
started.
people. That is single material. I like that a lot. I think it's one of the most dynamic songs so far.
So
on the
far.
album. She filled up the song.
Yeah.
Right? And it doesn't mean that the other songs aren't full enough to where they work, but this is what I like to hear. Use every part of that instrumental.
Yeah.
Fill it up, layer,
Yeah.
like she did, and you see what you get. That was a great song.
That was
I
a
loved
phenomenal
it.
song. I think it's up there with me for like with Aquamarine.
Yeah.
That song was very Lana coded. I
Oh,
can
for
see
sure.
that on the Lana album.
For
I can
sure.
see it on Honeymoon.
More of a
I can
beat.
see it on Norman fucking Rockwell. And Addison,
Yeah. She
you
that was good. That was
did a
good.
good job with that one.
You gotta-
Walk in the room, my high heels on, I strike a pose. And now the past is someone that I have to answer for. I got a whole new point of view. Misunderstood, but I'm not
verse.
Don't wanna be sad, but it feels like a waste of time. Maybe it's fake, but I don't care. If you're offended, say a prayer.
She said, take it to God.
Isn't it all for the show?
This song reminds me of
Keeping a smile on
Yeah,
your face.
yeah. I think I saw that.
Michael. I knew it was 90s inspired.
Yeah.
For sure.
I really like this song.
1, 2, 3, dance break.
Oh!
I need a, like, if she did a video to this, I would need a dance break right there.
I like this song a lot.
All right.
Okay.
In the Rain.
Dang, those are two very good tracks back to back.
Definitely.
Summer Forever and In the Rain.
In the Rain gives single energy as well. Like, she could do something with that. Yeah, I mean, she already got 5.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I'm not going to keep picking.
Kind of like what we're reading here. It's like hiding your emotions. Whether it's from a lover, from the public, anything. It's like,
Right.
I only cry in the rain because it masks you. You can't tell. You can't tell that I'm an emotional
I love
person.
that.
You can't tell
Yeah.
that I feel. And I also kind of like that, hiding your emotions. And then the next song is called Fame is a Gun. I wonder if that's going to have any correlation, affiliation, anything.
Right.
But in the rain that's going to be a favorite. That is a favorite. I can already tell that's going to be in my
Yeah?
top. That was a very good song.
Tell me who I am. Do I provoke you with my tone of innocence? Don't ask too many questions. That is my one suggestion. Knew it from the start. It was the only way to mend my broken heart. I always wanted more. Fame is a gun and I'm pointed blind. Caution that I could maybe swallow it dry.
Wait!
I got a taste of the glamorous life.
Yo!
Come on! That's good! That's good!
Makes me want it more.
It makes me want it more.
Hold on!
What? I like that a lot. Yeah.
That's a great song.
That was good. Fame is a gun, as in it can kill. I would take it as that. Like, it has, it's dangerous, but I love it.
Yeah.
Point it towards me. Shoot. You know what I mean? And shower me with it. Taking inspiration from Sheila E.'s 1980s cut, The Glamorous Life. Like, she did her research. Sheila E., Prince. I picked up on some Britney. But I love that. She's taking the attention that she's garnered and she's using it as a superpower. She's empowering herself with it and embracing it. Fame is often demonized. But very few artists fully embrace it and say that they love it. I notably think of Gaga's The Fame. I like the single cover for Fame is a Gun too. She's young, I believe. And it's got like pink. I think that was another option for a cover for the album, which could have worked as well. Yeah, it looks like this.
Oh, okay.
I would have liked that as a cover as well, actually. I'm not going to lie.
That could have worked.
For the album.
I know you like when I wear this dress. I feel best when I'm wearing less. Turn you on, tell you what I want tonight. Only make me feel less tight. Gonna take back what I said. I'm so confused. My life moves faster than me. No matter what I try to do, in times like these.
this. I like her full length songs more than her shorter ones. These ones, being that they're a little bit more beefy, hitting like the 3 minute, almost 4 minute mark, I am thoroughly enjoying them. I think because it's just the opportunity to really fill it up and like allows you to feel the song through and through. I'm gonna have a little bit of a hard time
having a top 5.
Yeah,
I might too. I feel like in the era of microwavable music, in the era of TikTok songs, a quick 2 minutes, you know, it's now surprising and impressive when an artist can still cultivate a full-length track. That's 3 minutes and 30 seconds or more, to be honest with you. She surprises me sonically. Because it would be very easy for her to come in and do, you know, what every other pop girl is doing. She knows what works for her and what might not. She doesn't sound like she's trying too hard. She sounds very comfortable. It sounds like her sound. You can compare her sound to things, but you can't necessarily compare her to other people. It's very original still.
Interesting.
Put your headphones on. Yes, I accept the pain. Need a cigarette to make me feel better. Every breath that comes my way. Yes, I accept the pain. Need a cigarette to make me feel better.
Not a Ziggy.
I know.
So I put my headphones on.
So I agree. I know.
TLC.
Headphones on. Wish my mom and dad could have been in love. Guess some things were meant to last. The seas are ripped and it pulls me under. You just have to surrender to the moment. Yes, I accept the pain. I put my headphones on. Listen to my favorite. Listen to my favorite. Come and put your headphones on. Listen to my favorite song. So I tell myself this is a reminder. Life's no fun through clear waters.
There we go.
I love that.
The
interlude.
Life's no fun through clear waters.
Need a cigarette to make me feel better. Every good thing comes my way.
Which one, Dan?
Listen to your favorite.
Soaking up the rain. I like a few meanings there. You know how they used to get that? I know that's how Addison get down to the club.
This is a single too.
It was. But I love this as a close. Okay.
That is a good closer.
All right, Addison. I like that as a close because it's simply about music being an escape.
Okay, yeah.
You can have all this stuff going on around you, but when you put those headphones on, you know, you're transported to a different world. Your mood changes.
Yeah, you really
Sometimes
are.
your outlook changes. Your approach changes. Music really is transformative. It's a universal language that we all understand in some way.
Yeah.
So I love that, you know, the album ends with that because we talk about maybe some things she's been through throughout the album, you know, notably with her parents. Right? Maybe with some relationships. And so we get to the end and it's like, this music is what's gotten me through
it,
in a way. And at the end of the day, this is an album, right? So it's kind of a tribute to that and it being her debut as well. So this was really, really cool.
I like that
Great single. Great energy. I loved it. That's good.
I like that. All right, Miss Addison Rae. Not gonna lie, did not know what to expect, being that we really didn't hear any of the singles, except for maybe one each. But I will say, I'm pleasantly surprised.
I am too.
Again, like I said, I didn't have any expectations, but you never know when TikTokers make music. It can really be a hit or miss. It really can be. But you have seemed to find a pocket that works best for you, and you have dug deep into that pocket and honestly created a very solid debut album. Coming from the twins especially, we appreciate that it's not long. Only because With the debut, I think it's a good opportunity to make an impact. And you don't need 15, 16 songs to do that. Sometimes you just need 12 because I feel full. I feel fed.
Yes.
I'm walking away with some really good songs, might I add. Sure. And so, I don't know, I feel like you got just deep enough to where it's like, okay, I can tell you've been through some things, but you also left material to explore on your next body of work.
Words, yeah.
Oh, yeah? Okay,
sure.
so like, I don't know, I just appreciate that. And you know, I'm always gonna love a debut with the name.
Absolutely.
I love
I think that's so classic, that's so Y2K, it's a perfect introduction,
yeah.
The self-titled album, you know?
Yeah.
But with that does come some pressure. I think she handled it well. You told me who Addison is as an artist. You gave me some insight as to who Addison is as a person with songs like Headphones On, High Fashion, New York. So doing that successfully and still leaving some to explore makes me look forward to you as an artist.
Yeah.
Because you didn't overload me with anything.
No, not at all.
But I did like this a lot. And like I said, it was refreshing to hear something that wasn't predictable.
Yeah.
That not everybody is doing and not everybody can do. I think the sequencing was great. It did not feel like a long, drawn-out album at all. There's nothing like a focused album.
Yeah.
Even if it is long, if it's focused. I know I said I love Headphones On as an ender.
Yeah.
But I could have heard times like these as a close, because Headphones On could have been higher in the album.
Yeah.
It made me want more. It felt like a close, but it also felt like a continuation.
Yeah.
So, it could be a continuation to the next album. But I read that this is her first and last. I don't know how true that is. I don't know why Spotify is saying that. If it's her last, that's iconic.
What is your top 5?
Top 5. Ooh. Okay, no particular order. I'm gonna say Diet Pepsi.
Okay.
Aquamarine.
Okay.
Summer Forever.
Yeah.
In the Rain.
Yep.
Headphones On. Damn, that was easier than I thought it was gonna be.
We're kind of similar. Aquamarine, Summer Forever, In the Rain, Fame is a Gun, Times Like These.
Ooh, I knew you were gonna do that.
But I do want to. Headphones On is an honorable mention.
So good.
Yeah.
What I will say is I hope if she does continue with music, I would love to see her explore her voice a little bit more.
Yeah.
I do think there were some sections where we could have had some more intonation, a little more layers, maybe, just more dynamic vocals.
Yeah.
I think that was the only thing I was missing sometimes, but you play your strengths. That's the other side of it, and she didn't need to do that. Just as a preference, I would love to hear her strengthen her voice.
Yeah. As always, we'd love to know what you guys thought about Addison Rae's debut. Addison, let us know your top 5 down below in the comments.
If you enjoyed watching us react, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications, that way you know when we upload, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.